Hello and welcome everyone. I'm your host Zevalar and today we got Deep Archimedea 13. I believe it's 13. Whenever I start recording this video, I lose count. But anyway, yeah, I believe it's 13. Trying to decide what Warframe I want to bring this time. I was considering bringing Jade again, but I could just as easily bring someone else, you know. As you guys know, I usually go for 34 points and not the full 37. If I were to go for the full 37, we have some very powerful Warframe options though. So, first off, for this, we've got Octavia. Second, I can pick Revenant. And third, I can pick Dagath. So, we do have some very powerful options this time. And I think I might go with Dagath this time.
I wouldn't want Lloyd as Master Entrati's experiments are under threat from the Murmur.
Yeah, I'll go with Dagath. She'll be able to just ignore death, so... Granted, it's on a cooldown, but... Yeah. So... Bring in Dagath. I am going to be using a Spectral Spirit build. At least I think this counts as a Spectral Spirit build. I couldn't tell you to save my life. I mean, Dagath doesn't use much duration anyway. Anyway, growing power, augmented. I personally bring Arcane Blessing, but on a Warframe like Dagath, you really don't need max health, so I might just swap it out for something else, like, I don't know, Arcane Molt Vigor, whatever it's called, Molt Efficiency, not Molt Vigor. So I could swap this out for another thing, but yeah, I don't feel the need to. We've got continuity and transient. We've got continuity for duration. We've got equilibrium for energy, adaptation for the times when we're not in Spectral Spirit, transient fortitude, and umbral intensify for strength. No umbra formas. Then we got streamline for efficiency. This should, in theory, make Dagath, I would say, borderline unkillable in the right scenario. Especially if I play well. Anyway, weapons. First off, I've got Scourge this time. So, doing a corrosive viral build. Oh, I guess corrosive is just baseline on it. I didn't realize. So yeah, I'm just doing a, I guess, just standard viral heat build. Just didn't realize corrosive was inherent to the weapon. But that's very good, you know. I can use that. I'm not exactly sure why Serration is on this weapon. But I also don't necessarily see a need to swap it off. I mean, if so, what would I swap it for, you know? Probably Hammer Shot? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Secondary weapon, Kuva Nucor. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty helpful at some point. I personally bring a Cascadia Flare build with Viral and Heat. You know, this thing gets one kill, it should just start frying literally everything. So, I think the Kuva Nucor will do very well if, and only if, it manages to land a kill. However, I wouldn't cross my fingers on that. And for melee weapon, we've got Prisma Scanna, which has an Incarnate upgrade, which stunning nearby enemies when it's I would honestly say it's a pretty useless upgrade. Like, you don't stun enemies in Warframe, you just kill them. That said, that's just a little bit of the weapon, so I'll go through the evolutions. I personally bring Wartime Nerve. There's not much there is actually literally no point in bringing Guardian's Promise. Heavy attack efficiency doesn't matter when Tennokai exists, so the increased combo count and undamaged enemies allows combo to build much faster. However, if you wanted to, that 10 base damage could actually help quite a bit. Anyway, Evolution 3, I pick Resolute Force. You can go Swift Break if you want for Tennokai build. And Orokin Reach is, well, it's Orokin Reach, you know. Just get a little extra range on that. In Evolution 4, I personally bring Absolute Valor, simply because I, as a player, value critical hits much more than status. That and Dagath can apply some viral anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. That, and of course, I'm bringing the standard old Nautilus.
I like it here. Several
So,
experiments are
conditions for this Archimedea. Frame Curse Syndrome. Activating an ability deals some damage to me, that shouldn't matter with Dagath. Gear Embargo, gear can't be used, that doesn't matter to me. Secondary Wound, gain a puncture status effect every so often, doesn't matter to me. And then Knife Step Syndrome. Alright. Mission 1, Alchemy with Alchemical Invulnerability, Hostile Regeneration, and Bold Venture, that should be easy. Second mission is Disruption with Unified Purpose, Vampiric Luminous, and Post-Mortal Surges. That could be easy. However, I will note that I am recording this way too late. At this point, people are more than likely than not waiting for the next Archimedea, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just by myself here. And then Survival with Hostile Support, Entanglement, and Bolstered Belligerence. Again, these are both feasibly doable if I have a party, but the Alchemy one, should be doable even if I were just by myself. Either way, let's do this. No point in waiting around. Now, of course, there's a question that I'm sure you guys are probably asking me, which is, why is this Archimedea so late? And if I'm to be honest, I don't really have a good reason for it being so late, aside from the fact that I've been tangling with what I can only assume is some kind of depression lately. I don't really want to talk about it though, so all I can do is just say, I'm really sorry that this video was so late, and I'll try my best to be better with releasing videos in a reasonable time frame going forward. That said, I've got a job interview this Tuesday. Hopefully I'll get the job. Of course, if I get the job, that will also really, what's it called? If I get the job, that could kind of limit my time, which means, less time to work on, less time to do YouTube stuff. Anyway, I can't say I'm worried about that as much as I'm worried about being able to get to the job. Well, being able to get the job, and if I get the job, to be able to make it there, considering the weather. Also, we have a Dante that I think we're fine. Anyway, yeah. Fingers crossed that I get the job. You know, if I don't get the job, though, then I don't get it. I'll just have to look elsewhere. It's not exactly a huge ordeal to me if I don't get the job. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not crossing my fingers that I'll be able to land one first try, and, you know, that would be a personal opinion, that would be a blatantly unrealistic expectation. Hey, the real guy's here. Did that dude just teleport? Man, that boy really didn't want to be caught. I'm pretty sure that Gruzzling just teleported. Okay, why are these crucibles literally a country mile away from each other? That's weird. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure what exactly to talk about with this, so... Really sorry, I'm really sorry to you guys if I'm not speaking much. I don't usually speak much unless I have something to talk about. You call me a man of few words. Something was trying to spawn, I guess. Anyway, I would say that I would be having a bad time, but... Well, I would say that I'd possibly be having a bad time, but that... I mean, we've got Dante here, we've got a Grendel, we've got a Harrow, we're honestly just... We're just chilling at this point. That also means that, you know, any potential difficulty with the Archimedea missions later on is just, it's nil, you know? Where is everyone? Thought they'd be over here. Working on, you know, fueling the crucible. Kind of weird that they're not personal opinion, but yeah. Anyway, I know I can say something about Genshin Impact, and that's an immune to damage. I'm not wasting a Toxin Amphor on that guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Necromancer is teleported. Oh, there it is. Like something there. You're not. Thank you. So yeah, that's... guess I could talk about Genshin so Genshin's next 5-star character, Siege Queen, has come out. Is playable now. Who is, I guess, a playable Melusine or something? I don't exactly know her story. I'm gonna use Spectral Spirit here just in case. It's also worth noting that any kills I make outside of Spectral Spirit will actually reduce the cooldown for the Spectral Spirit, so I'm trying to kill things now. Alright. SS is back. That was a little bit of action. Just keep on chumping the jugs. Another Necromep just spawned or something. But anyway. Right, so the Melusine character from Fontaine, Siege Queen, is now playable. I personally was not very interested in her from the outset, and seeing her playable character kit, I'm doubly not interested. I think her main thing is being able to be a healer that also empowers off-field characters' elemental skill damage, which is very it's oddly specific. But even then, you know, I don't have any experience with Siege Queen, so I couldn't tell you for sure. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. But her effect, Convalescence, is only like 10 hits of an off-field character's elemental skill damage. It's 10 hits of additional up to 2,800 damage. This is C0. Which, you know, plus 28,000 damage. That doesn't seem too bad. I mean, it can scale with other stuff as well, such as, like, you know, elemental damage boost and crits and all. So, again, doesn't seem too bad. But the thing is, my main gripe is that we're talking about a Hydro healer who, I think her healing capabilities are like alright, but not for nothing, I would be lying if I told you guys that I thought Siege Queen was like an actually really good character. And, you know, this kind of sucks considering we're fresh off of Arlecchino, Cloran, you know.
Key scientific material from tagged arterial conduits. In and out. Up to.
I also don't think I got Dante's buffs there. That sucks. I'll live without him. We'll just pretend I'm walking on ice. Damage. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Guess why? Oh wait, this... Okay. Okay, Dante, thank you for the boosts. Anyway. I am personally not obligated at all to think that Siegeween is a good character. What the hell? Why is this 600 meters away? Please tell me it's joking when it says that. It was not joking. Wait, that was some weird lighting stuff. Did you guys see that? It was not joking. This thing is 600 meters away. What is the... What? My guy! Why is it so far? Also, what is going on over here? Bro, was that a truck? Ew. Yep. Oh, you got cars in there. Got a temporal tube chamber. Actually, I think that's exactly what it is. Alright. So everyone's ready. Let's get this thing out of here. Just apply Doom immediately. So I'm hopefully dealing a little bit of damage. You know what? No, I'm not going another 700 meters unless we get till after we get this next knock. Okay. I'm not going another 700 meters just yet. I guess not. Alright, I guess we're not hitting the Breslin. Cool. Not like it matters much. Surges. Okay. I guess we're going back. Alright then. Again, I don't understand why these are so far from each other. Usually they're in like adjacent rooms, but obviously they're not now. Anyway, right. So, I will say that I do feel bad for the people who were looking forward to Siegeween for whatever reason. It really sucks to be looking forward to a character that you know you want to get, just for them to, not be good at what they do. Like in the test run for Siegeween, Fischl was only getting like plus 3,000 damage to her skill attacks. But you know, that would be really good if it were more than just 10 stacks. And the thing is, it does become more than 10 stacks at some point. But you gotta realize that Siegeween's Constellation level 1 is legitimately just a band-aid fix to the core issue with her abilities. And that is the fact that, you know, her effect is reliant on, well, It's the fact that her effect is just not good at Sub-Zero, you know? Or at least, I don't have much experience with Siege, so I would say that I'm not obligated to think that it is. I keep on misspeaking a bit here. My brain is split two ways, give me a break. Anyway. How much? Oh. Yeah. Point is, I don't think Siege Queen is very good. I have not looked through YouTube to see any proof that she is. You know. And, you know, the thing is, there's a friend that actually agrees with me that, you know, Siege Queen possibly had a good theory, but in practice, it just doesn't work. That bastard after me. I'm pretty sure that Goober is after me. I am not very happy about that. It is not very cash money. Please cease. Cease thine heresy. On another note, I did some more polls in Genshin before Siege Queen's banner, and I got Clorand C2. So now, in the span of one banner, Clorand has become C2 R1. And after testing it a bit, I am fairly certain that she is on par with, if not... Oh my, a non-existent god, what the hell? How did I kill that thing so quick? What? I'm gonna be honest, I am completely mystified as to how I killed that thing so quick. Okay. Right. Anyway, so Clorand is now C2. I have plans to get her up to C6, so we'll see how that plays out. But regardless, at C2, I kid you not, she is already quite easily, you know, way outperforming Yae Miko. And, you know, Yae Miko is... She was hands down my best Electro character for a long time. So, you know, now Clorand has come up and just well, I actually damage tested them last night. Granted, it was probably a bit of an unfair test, but I put Miko and Chlorand against each other, against the Dorito, the semi-intransient algorithm of Overseer bullshit, whatever the hell it's called. I put them both up against that boss, and I just tested them. You know, just ran them both against it. I guess you want me to plug it? I can only assume that's what he wanted, because... Nah, I don't know. It was just my assumption. Okay, I gotta say, that is pretty damn.
Initiating final phase.
Cuba Nucor is actually really powerful, still. Who's surprised, huh? Cuba Nucor is still powerful. Who's surprised? Anyway, so yeah, I gave Chlorand and Miko I gave them both Yao-Yao as just an off-field Dender support. And Chlorand was decidedly much faster. So Miko got a time of 51 seconds. Sorry, I was about to say 21 seconds. That's not right. That's not right when it comes to the Dorito of all things. Anyway, so Miko got a 51-second kill on the thingy, and then Chlorand, on the other hand, got 34 seconds.
The process is generating
obviously, that's
airborne compounds.
obviously pretty significant. All right, Dante, you can give us some overguard? No, not yet. Oh, that's fine. We got Harrow here. I think I'm ready. I'm a shooting. Hey, Blitz Exodus, let's get it. Okay. Come on. I can't see anything. Well, I know that just wasted my spectral spirit. Damn it, thing, stop turning. Probably should have used wired sides briefly. I probably should have used it sooner, because then it wouldn't have been moving as fast. It seems that Dagath once again is moving her power. Of course, that's not to say that the others aren't doing anything. I'm very certain they're doing their best. There, come back! I'm gonna shoot it. Oh yeah, that slow affects it too. This. I think that, alright, the thing is, as long as we don't get a Leech Eximus, we're fine. say, at first glance, I'm pretty sure Florand is decidedly much more powerful than Miko. And that is insane, considering, for the longest time, I've been fully confident that Miko is my strongest character in Genshin. And now I'm not as sure about that statement. I will say, I think for Spectral Spirit, getting some extra ability iteration is probably better. Because, you know, the longer you're in Spectral Spirit, the more damage more bonus crit damage you deal. Arctic Estimus, alright, we're looking good. I am not letting myself die. Please and thank you very much. Now I actually got a proper back shot. That shredded. Good amount. Coward. Trust me, you guys saw that back too. I know it. Bro just started running for that console. Running like he's Usain Bolt. That's what I'll tell him this. You are not Usain Bolt. Just straight up, you are not Usain Bolt. That is not how it works. Alright, critical meltdown. Nice, nice. Leech Eximus. Ah, we lucked out. Arctic. You can live with Arctic. Oh, let's juicy reference. Where is it? So much of the rock cold damage. Can't hit this thing to save our lives. Alright. That is decidedly a wrap.
Check yourselves for signs of gills, monsterism, optical promptitude, or the sniffles.
That is decidedly a wrap. Nice, quick, and easy, just the way I like it. And surprisingly, Dagath did really good. So, yeah, hats off to him, man. I was seriously impressed this time. With that said, thank you guys for watching. Special shout out to Dante here. This guy literally kept us alive. I probably would have managed regardless, of course, but that's not to discredit what he's done. Anyway. Oh, there's Jade Light Exodus. Anyway. That's 37 points. And that is decidedly a wrap. With that, I will take my leave. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to like, sub as well. I'm posting these weekly, or at least trying my best. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys around. Peace.